You know, it's often said that MAGA is a cult. And usually, when we talk about MAGA being a cult, we will point to examples of people with their big trucks with all of their Trump flags and stickers all over it, or their houses with the Trump paraphernalia on the front yard, and all of the other weird stuff that they do. But to me, the biggest sign that MAGA is a cult is what I call the Trump transformation. And what I mean by that is if you look at people like J.D. Vance, Ted Cruz, Marco Rubio, and you go back to 2015 and you hear how they talk about Trump, and you listen to them now and how they are kissing the ring and licking the boots. This is a true sign of a cult because they have bought in fully and have changed their personalities so much to fit in with the MAGA crowd and to fit in with Donald Trump. And I have seen this in friends and family members who I once thought were good people who had some sense of normalcy, some sense of decency, and now I have found that I have unfriended them all. I no longer speak to these people because their cruelty has reached a whole new level, and I don't want any part of that. I don't care if they're family, I don't care if they're lifelong friends, but I can't imagine how spineless and how weak of a person and how paper thin your fucking character has to be to change your entire identity, to change your entire belief system just so you fit in with a politician. They all want to be part of this alleged president so bad. And they have killed within themselves any type of compassion, any type of empathy. They have decided that they no longer needed to use their logical thinking brain. And now all of a sudden these people who were once so-called patriots, so proud to be an American, who always talked about freedom, now don't mind if Donald Trump talks about running a third term or having a king, and they openly admit to wanting to get rid of the Democrats, the liberals, or anybody else who doesn't agree with Donald Trump. This is the true sign of a cult. They are no longer themselves. They are no longer people that you even recognize anymore. And these same people can't even recognize themselves in the mirror anymore. Just like a religion, they have completely 180'd their entire personality, their entire way of thinking. This is the true sign of a cult. They no longer have a mind of their own. They no longer have a belief system of their own. Their way of thinking is now Trader Trump's way of thinking. Their ideals are now Trader Trump's ideals. Whatever Trump tells them is what they will become. That is the sign of a cult. Like, share, follow for more. This is Grim with Get the Rant, and I will see you all in the next video.